from the end, you know it, clap your hands. You're from the end, you know it, clap your hands. In yet?
Yeah, well, that was one way to spoil a banging fucking music intro warning. You fucking plastic cockney. But anyway.
Why?
Well, introduce it then.
Right, people. So, we're now going to have a look at some new models of dishwashers, apparently.
Excellent.
Cameron's
It's
idea.
not showing on YouTube.
There's
What?
refresh.
Showing on YouTube. We're not showing on YouTube.
Yeah, we are. I'm watching it now.
My friend takes it with my friend.
Yeah. Tech support's what we require.
Well,
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to be doing a lovely review today on the latest new range of dishwashers that are a must-have this season for your house. Regardless of whether or not your wife believes you need to have a dishwasher or not, we strongly advise that you need to get yourself a new dishwasher. Back to you, Free State.
Yeah. What he said. Allegedly. So I'm sorting things out, posting things. You alright, Kat? Everything good in the chat? We all happy, joy?
Oh, Ivy7's on. Evening, Ivy.
You alright, mate? I'm watching YouTube. Go, Mum. Yeah, well, we thought we'd do a bit of reviews on this black tape project thing to find out whether people would actually wear this out in public. That's the only reason. Honest.
I would. I really would actually wear her out in public. With or without the tape on.
Yeah, but here's the thing, man. Right? These beds are going to be proper shaved. Because can you imagine trying to rip that tape off after?
Oh, could you imagine the size of the grin on your face as you do it?
Well, I still reckon though, if that tape's like got some sticky on, a lip's coming with it for a little bit, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Oh, you see,
That's
you're
all
going
right.
about it all wrong, lads.
It's better.
You should take it off with your teeth.
Oh, here we go. See, straight away, look, objectifying women.
Yeah.
It's wrong, isn't it? And that is an example of what you shouldn't be doing, lads.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. I mean, the thing is, look at that as a dishwasher. It's perfectly angled, perfectly got enough muscles there to put the heavy shit into the dishwasher on the bottom rack whilst wearing nothing, whilst it bends over and does it. What the fuck comes to the screen? Oh, hello. Yeah, I mean, what you need is something that you can spot straight away. That's like athletic enough figure, like that girl was there, that can bend over in front of you and load a dishwasher.
Well, the thing is, right?
And
she's got to have, like, you know what I mean, long, slender hands, isn't it? Because you've got to do a bit of a pre-wash on the glasses before you put them in the dishwasher, surely.
Yeah, no one wants a beer glass with shit around the bottom of it.
Oh. Well, anyway, as the video progresses, you never know, you might see some new fashion, some new styles that you might want to adopt, or get your missus to adopt. Whatever your forte is. I'm trying to make it look like that we ain't just paving over a load of skin.
No
No.
one's going to believe this. I mean, but Carlo would wear some of this sort of stuff, wouldn't he? He's a Scania driver. We all know that, right?
Oh yeah, and don't forget, keep your eyes open on the screen for where Callow is. There's a full-size picture of Callow somewhere on the screen. Answers in the comments where you believe it to be. But yeah. Is he there or is he fucked off?
I don't know.
Tiny.
What?
Oh. It's snappy. You alright, mate?
Yeah, that was a little bit fucking uncalled for, Carlo.
Hey? You checking over for Grumpy today?
Yeah, I thought I'd do it just for once, you know what I mean?
Oh. Are you getting fed up with having everybody take the piss out of you?
No, I'm just watching something.
Oh, I'll say.
Yeah. Porn on the screen.
Oh, I hope it's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
It is, yeah.
I want to
So
know.
the Black Table event.
I hope all them lines are perfectly symmetrical. Because that one there on the back of the calf looks higher up than the other one. Fuck that up, then.
I think that's just the way she's standing. She might have suffered a workplace injury.
Well,
You know,
it's all
whilst
linked
loading
over,
the
like.
dishwasher. Yeah. It's caused her to lean over to the side.
Oh, dear.
I think what she needs is a very deep muscle inside the body massage. That should sort it out.
I don't think that's going to happen somehow. So what's going on in here?
Yeah, she's going to go shopping in that, isn't she?
Oh. For now, man. Some birds, might.
Guaranteed you'll have a drag queen doing that for a child story hour.
Upstanding members. He's asking if it's lorry driver clothing.
Lorry driver clothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
Hold on. Pass? Let's see if this works. There you go. We should now have Darth Maul with us as well. I'll tell you something, right? For a live stream, there ain't going to be much fucking talking in this, is there? Everybody's just monging out.
Mm. It's a bit of a distraction, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
We have a topic. I forgot what it is now.
We had lots of topics, we had lots of things to talk about, but we just seem to be...
It's lost out of fucking memory.
What are we like?
Why don't you like trees, Tiny?
Deadly, nice dishwashers. Not half, mate. There is a particular dishwasher that is absolutely mint. It must be like, you know what I mean? The top of the line.
It's this one.
Is she quiet?
No,
It's that one.
it ain't that one.
No, it's got too much of a wobble on.
No, it ain't that one. You'll know when it's her. She has got the same type of thing marking on her back, but that won't her.
Yeah.
She's
It's
got...
the same style there as well, wasn't it?
Well, I'll put that one down as a
Oh, look at the wobble on those.
Oh,
Right. That's a Nusi model. It's like, yeah, proper top class.
yeah, so I mean, we've had like Baco so far, Siemens, more Siemens, and we were on the LGs and the Samsungs now.
Yeah, this one could be a Bosch.
Yeah, I'd watch it as well,
Yeah.
and I'd put it there.
I think she's called Candy.
I'd fucking ride that all around the house, including the kitchen.
Okay.
Gammon. Get worse, man.
Oh dear me.
There it is. There's a Samsung.
I've got a question. What is the show for? Who is it for?
For
I mean,
us.
obviously, they're not going to be selling that. You know what I mean? I mean, who's it for?
For us.
No, they
I have
don't.
no
For our
idea.
entertainment.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
I stumbled across this and I was wondering, like, the same type of thing. Because nobody's going to go out like that, am they? And if they did go out like that, can you imagine how much time it'll take to put all them bits of tape on?
Some of that tape's dropped off her bum.
well, it'd be more like the reaction from the community. You know, people saying, "I've got kids here. Get out, or I'll break
Here
your
she
face."
is. You look at this chassis here. That is a banging
Over the
chassis.
shoulder, look.
Look at
Over
that.
the shoulder and bush.
That's definitely a boss.
Even the cameraman fucking was like, oh, hell yes. That is a top grade Zanussi.
Bosch,
It-
fucking McLaren.
Onion arse. It's an onion arse. Brings a tear to your eye.
This is
Well,
banging
that's
on.
right. That's right. That's what we were going to discuss. The WHO
Oh.
wanting everybody to sign up to this. Let me run your country when there's a pandemic, whether you like it or not. And did Boris want to sign up to this?
No, thank you.
Oh, well, I mean, China, Russia, and Saudi Arabia are going to be at the top of the list for signing up to that.
Well, apparently most of Europe don't want to sign up to it. Sounds good to me.
Well, guaranteed we'll sign up to it. You know what we're like. We've got a virtual signal to the rest of the world to say that, we're committed and the rest aren't.
Standard.
Yeah, Macron.
Right? This sort of thing is something that could overrule our laws. So therefore, we need to have a vote on it.
Well, they won't want us to vote on it though, will they? Because they'll know that we won't want to do it.
Well, that's not the point. The point of the matter is, we own these politicians, not them own us. We pay their mortgages and their...
Not quite. We elect them because they create a pool of who to elect. It's their pool.
Yeah, well, it's time it stopped. You know what I mean? We need to send a clear message. Enough's enough.
No, this message is clear, and it don't need to stop. Just needs to keep.
It's time that they have started representing us and listening to what we want, not what you and your mates want. Or we're gonna. Well, what are we gonna do? Well, I know what we could do. We could make a party of his own and give the people what they want.
Yeah, that's if the rest of the country was into politics.
Well, after this pandemic that they had, I think people are starting to wake up a bit. There's still them that are walking around with masks on and shouting at you if you sneeze. Suffer from hay fever and some twats cutting grass outside supermarket. No, nobody asked me.
Yeah, well, they'll still be the TV. If media says Russia's to blame for the food prices and the oil prices, the gas prices, petrol prices, then people are just going to believe it because TV says so.
Well, it's standard. It's always going to be blame Russia. I mean, fucking hell. What happened with the Cold War? Everybody's a cunt. Blame Russia. Fucking, and that ain't really fucking going to change because they always need somebody to blame. It's always going to be Russia because they don't really give a fuck, do they?
Well, you think about it, they tried scaring us with pandemic. Stay away from granny, have the injections to save granny, but this winter it's okay to let them freeze to death because they can't afford to pay the bills. Yeah, thumbs up. Bunch of cunts.
Yeah, I think Granny would prefer to have gone out with Kung Flu rather than no food, no heating, hypothermia and starvation. Just putting it out there. I know which one I'd rather have to kill myself off with.
I just can't believe that.
I could eat that as well, though. That'd fill me up.
Gamma. Can't believe that we've allowed our politicians to treat the retired people that have worked the fucking butts off and got this country through thick and thin to that they could freeze to fucking death this winter because they can't afford to pay the bills. And then you get these politicians say, we've done all we can, there's nothing else we can do. Yeah, there is. Let's get rid of the green tax on gas and electric. Let's get rid of the VAT on gas and electric. Well, hey.
I can't believe how professional Callow's trying to be. You know what I mean?
I notice that every time that one of the birds turns around and you get a nice zoom in of her arse, he starts to stutter.
He's just chanting away there.
Boris Johnson
Ooh.
Well, no, it's like Boris Johnson is a complete fucking. What was I talking about?
Yeah, it's distracting. This is exactly what you shouldn't watch because it's just wrong
Leave
to
it
watch
on.
this.
Get that cunt off the stage.
I mean, let's have it right though. I mean, fucking, who would I'm saying let the missus, but would you go out with your missus if she was wearing that? More to the point,
No, we're married.
would your missus want to wear that to go out in?
No.
No to the second one, I reckon, and to the first one. Why the fuck, when you're married, would you want to go out with your missus? Once you're married, mate, the sex goes downhill when you just leave her indoors and piss off to the pub.
Well, I'm glad your missus is going to watch this live stream and find out exactly what you've been up to. However, I'm saying
Yeah,
fuck
you
all.
fucking commie bastard. Oh,
I mean,
fuck yeah.
my missus is literally sitting right there, probably watching this
Yeah.
stream. I ain't fucking stupid. Or in a truck the other side of the globe. You know what I mean?
Okay. Isn't that one of them new Welsh fucking dishwashers?
Oh, you cunt.
Hang on. Just watching this makes me think of this is a bit like human trafficking. They dress the girl up, send her out on stage for the buyers to buy.
Yeah.
What are you saying? That one's Maddie McCann.
That cameraman
Sorry,
fucking
what
zoomed
is-
in.
Well, is that like, was that too far? Or, you
Yeah.
know, we'll take a step back from that one.
Yeah. When you start hearing these like going, whoa, whoa, you know you're right at the fucking line, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but in the back of the mind, you're thinking, there is a possibility.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
you never know, do you? But I think we all know. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody's going to be seeing that girl again. Which is a sad thing. But there again, I also believe that the parents should be in jail for neglect and fucking letting it happen in the first place.
Agreed.
Oh, come on. You know, parenting is our top priority until tappers, mate. You know it,
Yeah.
I know it.
I went for dinner and left my kids in a fucking strange country in a hotel room while I fuck off and enjoy myself. And when I come back, they were gone. Well, my fault, though. Yeah, okay.
Surprised they haven't been prosecuted.
Well, they've got mates like Sherry Blair that fucking helps them build fucking millions and millions of pounds in donations to help them find it. That kind of like distracted you away from the fact, well, hang on. Them should be done for neglect.
Paid interviews on TV, book deals. Yeah, they've made a lot.
Made a fortune out of it.
Yeah, it's disgusting, really. Right. Does anybody want to borrow me the kids so I can lose them?
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
How many do you want? Now then.
Well, I
Hang on.
But
Yeah, but we all know that you're actually related to the West, and you was on about getting them to help you through the garden. So, we'll pass on that one.
shut up, you. You don't want anybody digging my back garden up.
There's too many skeletons buried there.
Especially the fucking patio.
Yeah,
Bloody
just had
kids
it
ready to
relayed.
get under your feet.
Yeah. Just had it relayed because it was a bit lumpy.
Whatever happened to that twat that we're arguing with you? Not seen him for ages, Callow.
Yeah,
Stopped seeing him just after he had your patio laid, funnily enough.
I know.
Funny how
Yeah.
things turn out, isn't it?
Yeah, they found his van in a scrapyard.
Mm.
Allegedly.
Anyway,
Allegedly, yeah.
Friday, what's this that I've heard? Allegedly, you don't like trees.
Do you know? Listen
Here we
here,
go.
Gappy.
The thing
I'm
is,
listening.
he knows he ain't gonna fucking win these. Go
He
on,
knows.
Tony.
It's you know, I've got nothing against trees. You burn them, you make
Why'd you keep
furniture
hitting 'em?
out of them, you make windows out of them. You know what I mean? You make sheds, fences,
You-
everything. No, do it with trees, and you even get energy from
A
them.
mess.
So I don't have problems with trees.
So why'd you keep crashing into them?
I don't.
Really?
Do you know if my gaffer
Yeah.
ever tucks into this? He'd be like, what fucking tree? How many trees? What the hell?
Oh, well, if you're watching, ask him, when Tiny comes back into work, it jumps in his little baby V8, ask him all about that tree in the yard straight down the side of the trailer.
Really? Really, Gammon?
You
Gammon's
did, didn't you?
employer? No, I won't do that. I won't say that. I'm just
Gammon's
not that.
employer needs to pay the Gammon more money,
No.
and Gammon's employer needs to give Gammon more time off, pay rise, and
He
better
didn't cut
spec
his
trucks.
wages, mate. He's an idle fuck.
That's off. Seems the one sitting at home whilst the old Gammon's out here grafting. Hello. Sure do.
I take my hat off.
Yeah, so anyway, about this tree that you hit.
What tree?
Well,
Do you know, one of these fucking days, I'm going to cut a piece of a tree, and next time I meet you, I'm going to fucking beat you with it. Allegedly.
Oh,
the one that allegedly.
don't need to be like that, though, is there? Eh?
Oh.
Fucking,
So,
he's getting a tiny bit upset now.
He's going to beat him where he's worth.
yeah, I mean,
Right,
I
hang
would
on,
like to
hang
know
on.
how he's going to reach up the
Tiny
tree.
bit.
How are you going to reach?
Evening,
Yeah.
folks.
How are you going to
Good
reach
evening,
the
ladies
branches
and
then?
Don't have to reach the branches, do I?
Shit.
Who are you looking today, folks?
No, sir.
What fucking time do you call this?
Oh, well. I'm just lackadaisical, that's all.
Well, he's clocked in at 8 o'clock, you fucker. What have you been up to?
Oh, well,
We
I'm
found
sorry.
the bar to prop up.
Sorry, Governor.
Fucking.
Anyway, Flux,
What?
would you like to recount the story we was talking about earlier on? You know, where you said, like, back when you first started getting into your career, you know, you was up for trying everything.
Fuck
You know,
off.
so, I mean, what did Felching
Fuck off.
taste like?
And we've already gone over that. It tasted just like your wife.
Ooh.
Oh!
And just to paper over this period of awkwardness, a quick mention from our sponsor, Gazprom, who is offering a 40% discount on all gas supplied. More details later.
Hang on, we're not live, are we?
Yeah, we're live.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, like I said, I did put a message in. We're going live in 7 minutes. That was like 20 odd fucking minutes ago, you lazy bastard. But you know,
you said 9:30.
no,
You
at
did.
9.
You
And
s-
reiterated it. How many people are in
Did you?
now? 1, 2, 3.
yeah, look, mate, you said 9:30.
Right. What time did I say,
Well, the rest of
people?
us got here on fucking time.
I've been a Sith Lord. Well,
Well, look,
No,
I know I'm right and everybody else is wrong.
That's
That's
the
all I
word.
need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple as that.
I start calling you fucking Gammon number 2.
Yeah, anyway, Tiny, so why did you have to give that caravan site fucking car park thingy owner 300 sobs?
Do you know, one of these days, Gammon, seriously, mate, you've got a gob like a fucking foghorn.
Why do you think I didn't let him into my house when he turned up?
I don't blame you, mate.
I won't use the exact word that he used. He said, "Oh, what am I? The so and so?" Because I wouldn't let him in. I took a cup of tea out, sat in his car. He's not coming in
Yeah.
now.
It makes
I
me a
don't
cup of
blame
tea,
him.
comes, sits in the car, and smokes me cigarettes.
If your house was a tip, I would understand that, but
No, it's not. No, it's I just don't want him in it.
I don't blame you neither, mate.
No.
Gammon, you're welcome in mine.
Oh, Callow, here's one for you on the screen.
Oh, he didn't even say thank you.
You know, so when the bloke
Oh,
comes
thank
on
you,
the screen,
Captain
Callum
Rob.
goes quiet. But all the time the Jack and Danny was
Yeah.
on there, he was flapping his gums.
No.
Yeah.
Getting a word in edgeways for you lot.
Oh, yeah. See, Gash on the fucking screen, flapping his gums.
Oh,
Cheeky.
Oh, my God. Seriously.
Tiny, tell us you're a Scania V8 driver without telling us you're a Scania V8 driver. Oh, look, there's a geezer.
I have a Scania V8. So there. So fuck you.
Scania
I like
driver. Scania
I'm
driver.
not driving a V8.
Well, you'd like what? Like men? Oh,
No. No.
We always
I'd
get.
like a V8. Not fucking men. No. That's your. We'll leave that to your thing. You know what I mean? We know it's your kind of thing. You know, these real long distances, you're away from your missus all that time, and you know all these places that you go and
All the gay bars that you visit.
you know. Have you ever noticed though? People in these lorry parks, it's like, "Good night, chaps. I'll catch you tomorrow." That's it. You know.
Yeah. Okay, goes round to see which one he can get the best reach round off, because he's got to have really long arms.
Oh, you fat ginger bastard. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm jumping off because, like, you know, I don't want to be on vinegar strokes, passing one out, and then fucking one of you lot start talking.
Oh, dear.
I mean, can you imagine bashing one out and then Neil starts fucking trying to tell you he's not from Birmingham?
Dude, there's some material you could knock one out on right now on the screen. Enjoy yourself, fill your boots.
It's looking
No,
a
I'm
bit tight.
concentrating on other shit. Notice Callow went quiet
Tight
again.
short. Oh my god.
That is true.
No, too tight.
Callow, you quiet again?
Oh, he's enjoying the moment, leave him alone.
He's just wiping himself down.
Gammon, I'm not too sure.
Oh,
See?
Oh, look, the bird's back on, he starts talking.
You know what I mean? And cheddar cone.
Oh, I've left her ice cream.
I'd have said it was a horn.
Don't forget, lads, if you want to get yourself one of these dishwashers, you can always go for the premium edition, the wife edition. That includes washing, ironing, fucking, etc. And right now, if you're quick, the government is giving you £300 to adopt one from Ukraine.
What are the cons?
It's probably a black guy from Nigeria.
Let's have an allegedly in there.
Yeah, allegedly, it's fucking geezer called Mohammed from Nigeria.
Oh, by the way,
apparently he's Ukrainian.
fucking Deadly wants to know when the fuck are you going to actually do a video?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Probably be doing one next week because I haven't had my fucking my camera's been broken on my phone, so I should have my phone back when I get back. Well, it arrived home yesterday.
Nobody really cares, man.
There's proof that Gammon breaks fucking cameras.
Oh dear.
I tried taking a photo of clusterfuck, and the camera just went, "Nah, mate, nah, not happening."
I know. It is possible to be too good looking.
You're right. You're dashing, sir. You are dashing.
What?
I'll tell you what. I would have a round in the winter.
The
hose.
Snow on a one-horse open sleigh. Anyway, yeah.
No, I would have a winter fucking insurance companies and phones. Contact them. Fucking phone's broken. I've got insurance. I want it covered. I go to me. Oh, it's £100 excess. So fucking brilliant. So you pay out your insurance and they want to charge you £100 excess. And they went, we'll send you this fucking thing. This is like on the Thursday. We'll send you this envelope and then you just send it back to us. The envelope fucking showed up on the showed up on the Wednesday. I send it off on the Wednesday back to them, and I got the phone repaired and back to me Friday. I'm trying to work out why it took me so fucking long to send me out the envelope in the fucking first place.
Because
Half
they
the
use a
charge behind.
cunt, so they thought, fuck him anyway. More to the point, Deadly, do you actually really want to fucking watch a video from him? I mean, fucking come on. Seriously, you're either watching, like, endless amounts of fucking white lines in a road, or you're looking at the fucking gap in between his teeth. You know what I mean? That's it. Do you actually listen to what he says? Does anybody? Has anybody watched any of Gammon's videos?
Oh, do you do videos, do you, Gammon?
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where do you upload them to?
OnlyFans.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Free State put me onto it.
Oh,
Oh,
such a cunt.
mate, he's committed. He says he does actually watch your shit, man.
Yeah, he should
Someone's
be
got-
committed, I think.
Well, let's not push him too hard, because he's here watching our shit right now and all, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. They'll watch anything on fucking Lockwood, won't they?
I suppose there's fuck all else to do, is there?
Right, sponsors. Now then, the Russian Federation Tourist Board is sponsoring this show, with special mention to Visit Donbass. Lovely at this time of year, apparently. And for those with families, there is a new holiday camp opening, and it's the Azov Battalion Memorial Holiday Camp in Siberia. So make sure you look that one up, and there'll be more details to follow with Gazprom.
Isn't that Siberian one? That's that new all-inclusive place.
I don't know, but apparently you get mementos and tokens and souvenirs for your visit and stuff, any?
Oh, awesome. And I mean, that Don Blask, I mean, that really does sound somewhere you should all take your family or take your missus for a naughty weekend. I mean, the whole of the Western worlds, and including Russia, have spent a lot of money in Donbass recently.
I believe it's murder of an evening, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Oh, my
I
God.
mean, it's chock-a-block, man. Fucking people are flying in from every... Well, I say people, things are flying in from everywhere, apparently.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Depending on what you... Well, it's one of these, man. You can see the exact same footage, right, of an incident happen, yeah? And whether you're pro-Russian, they say it's the Ukrainians that done it, and you watch the same footage, and it's like the Russians done it from the pro-Ukrainians. It's like, but it's the same footage, so one of you can't both claim that it's the opposite side. So how does that work? So
I saw one today. You know the march that well, especially in the really bad Russian prisons, you know, they have to be forced marched with their arms back up behind their back and their body bent over.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Did anybody see that? It's only a still picture. It was like 10, 15 guys being marched across the road in that similar sorts. And the headline was, it was either because it makes no odds really, does it? It was either Ukrainian or Russian soldiers marched across. Well, number one, they didn't seem to be soldiers because they were in civilian clothes. And number two, where were the other soldiers? There was nothing else. There were no other, say, police, if you like, for want of a better description. It's all smoke and mirrors, if you ask me.
well, the fact that they was walking should tell you that there was Ukrainians, because from what I've seen, the Ukrainians shot the Russians in the leg when they captured them, didn't they? Allegedly.
The
That's what I've
Ukrainians
seen,
or is it
yeah.
the Russians?
No.
No.
Yeah, you not seen that footage?
Armchair fucking expert here.
Huh? Have you not seen the footage of that?
Yeah, I did. Where they walk around banging in the leg. Yeah, I did. I did in the knee. But by outside, concrete. I think there's a fucking vehicle that they'd just gotten out. Yeah, I saw it, and all the body bags on the floor.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
the thing is, I seen a little clip of Bojo being the absolute clown that he is. He was going on about, yes, I think we ought to look at Russia for war crimes. I'm like, okay, let's start with you first. Let's start with the fucking Yanks and all. So, you know, before you start going on about, oh, they're killing innocent civilians, how many innocent civilians did you kill? Well,
Sudan, Yemen.
the government. I'll just cast you that flying. Besides that, I mean, the people, you know what I mean? The people in Donbass and all that area have been bombed relentlessly. You know what I mean? For time.
Not in a good way.
No, not in a good way at all, is it? But you know what I mean? They're being bombed relentlessly. And as far as I can see, Putin's just going, hang on a minute. There was an agreement to sort all this shit out. Nobody's doing nothing about it. What the fuck? This is a genocide. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, because it's the Minsk agreement, wasn't it, that they
wouldn't sign.
agreed.
Yeah.
Well,
But wasn't there a Minsk II agreement as well that supplemented it? I'm pretty sure there was, mate.
But either which way, it wasn't fucking dealt with. The issue was left to fester for years upon years. I mean, these are going on about, oh, the people of Ukraine have had to live in basements for like a couple of months. Yeah. People in Donbass have been living in basements for a couple of fucking years, if not longer. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, where was the outcry for them? They're still people. I mean, no matter what side of the fence you sit on, right? People were getting murdered and nobody done anything or said anything or stopped it.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, my interest in the Ukraine was only, let's be honest, I think the vast majority of people has only peaked recently. And you don't have to. One then has to look at the history of the area and what agreements are made, and it's a bit of a long hard slog, isn't it? Let's be honest. Did any of you really think about Ukraine? Really?
No.
No.
It ain't been something that was, you know.
No.
One of them
I
things,
just
was
know
it?
that I wouldn't like it to happen to me, so I feel for them.
Yeah.
well, when it first kicked off, obviously being wise after the event, but I remembered about the start of the conflict back in 2014, because you lads will remember when they shot that passenger plane out the air by mistake.
MH. Oh no. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
147, is it?
I don't know. There was a lot of Dutch nationals on board, unfortunately, and there was a lot of outcry at the time. And that's the only thing that I remembered at the start of this, at the build-up, and I thought, oh yeah, they've been at it for some time, haven't they?
I mean, another thing that I wonder, why do they need to put out old footage if this thing is as bad as what they proclaimed it was? Why are we seeing old footage of wars and gas explosions that are proclaiming to be from this war when there was 2 years before this shit started? Why do we need to see that type of shit?
And also, why are 5-star generals putting out videos of Armour 3?
You know, David?
Yeah.
David Banner's back in the house.
Hello, David. Big respect, mate.
Yeah.
And the other thing is about this war, how many fucking war zones have you known people to do walkabouts in?
But
I mean, no fucker went to Baghdad, did they?
Exactly that. Did you have the sitting president, in inverted commas, wife, the First Lady, going to an active war zone. Why do you have Bojo walking around just in his suit? What, seriously?
You're a bit quiet, folks.
Am I?
He's
Don't
fine.
tell him.
Am I quiet to anyone else?
No.
I can hear her. Everyone wants to
Sounds-
know why there's no smartphone footage, though.
Yeah.
It's,
Smoke and
question.
mirrors, lads. It's smoke and mirrors, isn't it? I mean, we've been saying it for the last couple of weeks in private, haven't we? That well, the last couple of years, let's be honest.
what you think it is, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that simple. Just like everything else. You always, I mean, can you remember a time where you haven't been told to be scared of something? Can you remember a time without the pressure of fear ever being on you?
The 90s.
80s, 90s, yeah.
No, you had
Yeah.
the pressure of AIDS.
No, I didn't. You may have done, but I was absolutely fine.
I thought that was just for gays at the time, so I wasn't scared.
Well, that's how it was being done, morning. But I mean,
Yeah,
you had this virus that was killing people, and millions of people are going to die, and you know there was a threat from it.
You are right though in your principle. It's fear porn, rinse and repeat over and over again.
I suppose in the 80s you
are
did
right.
have Chernobyl and the fear of acid
Yeah,
rain.
yeah, and then before that, you just go before that, it was a Cold War, and it's just over and over. And yes, all right, fuck off, free. As you said, the fear of it.
Yeah, when you think about it, time, we were told in the 80s that the North Pole, South Pole would all melt and the world would flood. So, yeah, you've been under threat all the time.
And in breaking news, the southern pier on the coral on Australia's coast that was due to rise by about 10 foot by now. Proof it has risen. It has risen by exactly 0. Fuck all has happened.
But look at the ice caps. They're melting. Every summer.
Yes.
And growing every winter.
Beyond me.
Okay.
It's
It's all right, I was just reading the comments, saw the title, Dishwasher Reviews. All I know is the girlfriend keeps putting her toys in there.
oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay, now. Yeah.
Well, what else would you see? Anybody who thinks that this isn't scripted and rehearsed and you can all fuck off, it is, because we've gone through a fear porn section there, which segues, which is a word that I only learned 30 seconds ago, which segues beautifully into our latest sponsor, Pfizer.
Come on.
As you know, the UK is home to thousands of monkeys. Obviously, really, given the geographical location of the British Isles. So be the first in your street. Nay, be the first in your area, your county, your village, to be the biggest prick. Get the monkeypox vaccine.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Brought to you by
bing,
Pfizer.
bing.
Yeah. The the safest drug company you can ever trust. Honest.
Absolutely. Well, Pfizer everything, mate.
I Pfizer. Do you know what? You can Pfizer my sister if you like, sir.
Oh, really?
That's how confident I am.
Fuck it.
Ah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they going to be asking for a 75 years or is it 175 years to release what's inside the vaccine of that one?
Oh, there's a non-disclosure thing with it, so you don't have to fucking worry what's in it. Just get your arm rolled up, your sleeve rolled up, not your arm,
Yeah, don't have faith in God, have faith in the government.
Absolutely. It's funny, isn't it, how many churchgoers wear a mask at church? So I've been told.
Hang on, didn't I say chicken pox a year ago? Well, we've had
Now, when
chicken
you
pox
say
for
church,
ages, man.
Are you talking about a mosque?
Mosque?
Yeah.
Oh, no, why?
Well, I know you like to diversify.
Well, it's our strength, isn't it, obviously?
That's the red squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the indigenous
Allegedly.
population of London.
Okay. Oh, we're going to sail to the close to the fucking window, eh? We're going to be
Well,
like,
you can be a proper
Did
cockney
you
in
say
London.
that? Did you say that? Was it? Sorry, I beg your pardon, Ethan, but it didn't half get on. Fucking Gary.
Gary?
Yeah, the white imam with the beard at the football pitch.
Oh, I did. I did. How wonderful.
Yeah, that got my Gary to the extent that I started clapping and waving and being very happy about it all.
Yes.
Hang on, I've missed this.
It's in your chatting or gammons, one of the two.
Oh, I can't do anything at the minute. Due to the fact that Caldera is that stubborn that he won't fucking sort out his OBS, so he can have this fucking green screen bollocks done anyway. Right? And he insists on using this. I can't flick off the screen because I'll lose him. So, I'll have to look at that later, I guess. But I'll take it. It's going to be something really...
My point is, as you know, I'm tone deaf.
No shit.
Yeah, and I've got a very poor perception of volume levels.
This is true.
It is, but even with my poor hearing, I was able to hear clearly the.
Yes.
I picked that up straight away.
It was mixed perfectly being blasted out through the football speakers. It was wonderful.
A call to prayer.
Oh, is that what it's called? I thought it might have been Onward Christian Soldier, but maybe my bad. With
it's alright.
Really bit of shit auto tune on it.
So attractive. What was I going to say? Yeah, that was it. We were going to be opening up a Christian church in Saudi Arabia with obviously very inclusive to the gay rights and everything else. And yeah.
What is the national sport of Saudi Arabia? Does anybody know?
Beheading.
What did you say? Hulu. Only with decapitated heads up.
Well, I don't actually know whether that's true or not, so we'll put an allegedly in there.
Allegedly, yes. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. I thought it might have been polo or something. Because they're into horses and that, ain't they?
Not it was goats.
What do you call it? One of their favourite things were camel racing, weren't it?
Well, you called it racing.
Well, are we using the proper without going the far? You know what I mean?
I thought it was goats.
Well, yes, David Banner. Yeah, maybe. That's just
Allegedly.
You can get away with it. I can't.
Oh, bloody hell. One of the lads in chat, Mr. Funny Names, he's off his medication. Get back on it, son. Take your medication. It'll be all right. Hey?
Okay.
Oh, some strain like he's tripping, isn't he? You think he's on LSD?
Oh, it's just streety. Awesome street lads. I don't know. But fair enough. At least you're enjoying yourself, eh? And for those who ain't enjoying yourself, you can get a refund at the door. Honest.
A what?
A refund.
Yeah. That's what you tried to say.
Well, that's what I did say.
No, you didn't.
Look,
Yeah.
you're the one with tinnitus, not me.
He puts his head down at night. It's like bloody Rod Stewart's in his head. It's like a rock and roll band, isn't it, eh?
But that's the thing, man. Whenever he does anything musical, all you get to hear is the backing track. That's it.
No, you've done it now. I have to white knight him. No,
Get in there, Ethan.
no, I have to, because
Do it.
he's produced 2 banging songs. Honest to God, they're brilliant. The second one, Free State, is fucking magic. It really is good. Really good. Really, really. He's still a twat, but he can't fucking bang the music out.
No, dude, he ain't do that. He got one of his students to do that. He don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Fucking cobble this together for me quick. It's all out of tune, Uncle Terry. Don't worry, they'll never fucking know.
Just auto-tune it like you do everything else.
Yeah, when you say students,
Well, okay then. Nephew. Eurovision. What do you think, lads?
Rigged.
Fixed,
I don't see if Banner's got...
allegedly.
I think, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's a joke. It's just political, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's nothing about the songs that you sing. It's political.
literally,
Yeah.
just bollocks. I think Eurovision... it is a joke. But David Banner reckons...
All right.
Because they have the best looking camel show. Saudi Arabia. 100% fact. He used to work for a Saudi. Okay.
Yeah, I know they do.
How the fuck do you have a best looking camel show? I mean, what do they look for? Oh, I don't know. No.
I mean, it's different over here, isn't it?
Well, we've got crofts.
Yeah,
You've got sheep in Wales.
yeah, but I mean,
Bloody Welsh.
oh, I don't know, man. I've never really looked at camels, to be fair, so I don't know. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, have you ever seen a pretty camel?
No.
What do they do? Put lipstick on it.
Put it in a fucking frock. Bit of fucking, you know what I mean? Put a bra on its fucking umps. What the fuck?
Extended eyelashes.
Don't assume my gender
Oh, dear.
Only to
or
the
species.
extent that, you know, I've seen a well, blackbird. When I say blackbird, I'm talking about starlings, thrushes, and blackbirds. But,
Look
just
at
to
the
be clear-
toes. Camel toes.
God, oh fuck, no.
Plenty of umping goes on. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh dear God, that is not what I meant.
The chat's getting worse.
Disinfect it quick.
I
Turn it off.
think we've fucking hit the level. Fucking
Yeah, end the stream before we end up in prison. Oh, but before you do, we'll have to mention about next week's telethon.
Oh,
Right then.
fucking hell.
All 20 of you, what are you doing next weekend? That's right, it's Jubilee weekend. Now then, we are hosting our first telethon. Starting at 8:45 in the morning. Next Saturday. We will be running until we've reached our targets,
Aye, Paz.
which is free. Oh, he's passing.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Oh no. Hi, Paz.
I'll do, Paz.
Paz.
It Paz.
Can I go all fanboy?
Bloody hell, stop you in your
Fucking
tracks.
love your videos, Paz. Nice one, mate. Right, carry on. Oh, telethon.
Yeah,
Target C63 AMG in it, Frey.
yeah, man. That's the one.
Next
Purely
weekend.
purely for no reason really, but yeah, we'll just claim some sort of reason. I don't know.
Oh, some of it will be going to charity. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, my charity.
Yeah,
You've only got to give them a couple of quid, haven't you? Eh?
So,
Rest is management fees, isn't it? Eh?
well, that's how charities work, Eddie.
Are we still live?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I'm waiting to be fucking booted, but you know, we'll get there.
Oh, dear. We're giving it away here, aren't we? Just
Oh,
just
we're
throw
doing
your
this for
fucking money our way. Don't send it to Ukraine. They don't fucking need it.
Yeah.
Send it us.
We're in
Yeah,
desperate
yeah.
need of a new vehicle.
Yeah.
So,
Company car.
yeah, we need
To a minibus.
an AMG C63, black edition preferably. If Mercedes is out there and want to sponsor us by any chance, we'll put a little logo somewhere about where people can see your shit. But you know,
We'll make sure it's
Maybe.
seen. Well, don't you worry about that. We'll make sure it's fucking seen on every speed camera from Birmingham to the northwest.
Right.
That's a thought. We could do a sponsor thing and buy a plot of land.
camera for a sec.
yeah.
You buy a plot of land with money.
Fucking hang on a minute, right? Let's get a
Fucking
fucking.
yeah.
Yeah,
Plot of
I
land
mean,
comes first. You can earn money off a plot of land. We can stick some, get a cheap piece right next to a motorway, stick some boards up, do a bit of advertisement, crack it, done. You get a car in no time.
oh, Paz, you should have seen some of the dishwashers on earlier on, mate.
Oh, there's some beauties.
There was a Zanussi on there. I swear to God, it was top of the range.
I know what I'm
Couple of
buying
Bosch.
with the money. A bloody dishwasher.
A couple of Bosch.
Oh yes.
And one cold candy, I believe.
Oh. Anyway, I went off on a tangent then. Where was we? Oh yeah, that was right. I was telling Callow to fuck right off because we was having a C63 first before any land. I've got to be able to get there. Come
Go
on,
buy, crack on.
you ain't fair, man. Hey Paz, are you live streaming tonight with Bunny by any chance? If you're still watching, let me know.
Yeah, it'll take them about 2 minutes to answer with a delay in the stream.
Yeah. Also, I mean, if you wanted to drop in, I could figure it out somehow. Throw you a link.
You'd be ill advised. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Eh?
You'd probably be demonetised instantly.
Now you think you got PTSD now? Wait until you've been on here an hour. Fucking hellfire. Hey?
I mean, has Paz ever been monetized?
I think he was for a little while. Oh yeah, he's been demonetised as well now, isn't
I think he has been all along. Because he says the truth.
I don't know. Paz, let us know. But I know I'll depends on me ever see monetization. He's
You see,
asleep.
that's going to be very disheartening for Pad, isn't it? Because he even says in his description, I've been demonetized. If you want to give me, buy me a coffee or something, please do so here, there, wherever.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen it.
Well,
Well, mind you, hopefully that's highlighted it.
I remember. See, yeah, he's had a couple of channels now, hasn't he? He's had to go through a few. So, pass. Anyway, one called Amber goes free. The American girl needs a plane ticket to see this lot. Oh, the American girl being Cat. So there's another GoFundMe we need, any?
Ah,
Oh, Cat wants to come over and see us. I have no idea why. But okay.
Give send go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would never ever use GoFundMe. They've ruined their reputation.
Right, they shit on it when they tried to, well, allegedly tried to keep the funds.
Allegedly. It's fact. And then they went back on it and noticed how much of a kickback it was getting from the community and stuff. They changed their mind and says, instead of giving it to the charity, like a named charity of their choosing, of course, they would just refund the money. And this was for the Canadian truckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute pitch tech. But I mean, didn't Trudeau have his hand in there?
Yeah, I mean, fucking all over it. Greasy cunt he is.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
democracy, freedoms.
Okay, so what? Does anybody have any thoughts on Scott Morrison being ousted and Labour getting in Australia?
And you think that's a good thing?
No, I'm asking. What do you think?
Not a clue.
I think they're fucked.
really? I don't know enough about it.
I don't know that much about it, but just the way things are going in Australia, even getting rid of a right-wing prime minister to replace him with Labour lefty. I'm like, is that going to be better? I don't think so.
well, considering to what the so-called right winger did to people, you know, forcing them to have an injection, and if they didn't have it, they got stuck in camps in the middle of fucking nowhere. Anything's got to be better than that.
Camps.
And also,
Yeah.
doesn't it? I mean, just the same as in the UK and in the USA. Like, for example, over here, red is Labour, commie. Over there, you know, red is Conservative. You know, and so I don't know whether the Labour movement is. I don't know enough about it, which is why I was asking your opinion.
No, I don't know too much about it myself, mate. I just see Australia as being fucking a lost hope in some ways.
Same as New Zealand.
I mean, their lockdown and all that shit, mandatory fucking jib jabs. It's just yeah, too much, far fucking too much. And I'd have thought them people, you know, would have.
And then we went
Raised up.
down from a few years ago, we went down from the 5 eyes to the 4 eyes. With Jacinda
Again?
her
Yeah, the horse.
Janet Street Porter Bird. Allegedly.
Oh, David Banner's an inspiration to us all, isn't he? All his money goes to BLM. He goes straight to the communities that need it. Bless you, David.
Well, can he just for a couple of months send it to us so we can all have a mansion? Oops.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
That'd be lovely.
Oh, you know what I'd like? I'd like to be able to live in a world where I don't need to keep on saying allegedly, so, you know what I mean? That would be good. It'd be nice to be able to just go, yeah, this is what I think, and nobody's going to fucking, you know what I mean, try and shut me down, block the channels, fucking anything else. You can just say what the fuck you like, and people can either like it or lump it. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with having free speech?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? With these lefties, it's free speech when they're giving it, but when we talk, it's hate speech.
Hang on, I think the left, as we've always said, the left will always eat itself, and it is coming true.
Yeah.
You see the amount of women that are now standing up against this lunacy that's going on with the transgender community. Transgender, arc at me, with the mentally ill.
We won.
You know?
Mine's a Bosch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of inevitable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I want to win at sports, so I'm a man. I'm just going to proclaim to be a woman so I can win at sports.
And then I'm going to declare that I'm a woman to go into a fucking female prison after committing a crime. Blah, blah, blah. Fish and chips, you're all cunts. Fuck off.
Mind you, if I ever get lifted, I'm definitely going to try that.
Oh, definitely. That's first protocol.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight in there.
Yeah, I'll try that fucker. See what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to be searched by a man, but I'll be felt up by a woman officer. That'll do the job.
It's all in my prison wallet, love. Honest. But we're looking for a strimmer. Yeah, it's there, love. Have a look.
Just have a good fare.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah, keep looking. You'll find it.
I think the dinghy divers have missed out on a trick here. They should all declare themselves women.
Now, that would be funny.
Frida state. Oh, lipstick. Got to carry lipstick as well. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, fuck that.
Next, be saying I've got to have a purse and all. Fucking put me lipstick
Don't have
in.
money for that.
What? You've already got a
Mind you.
purse?
You've already got one.
Is that what you said?
No, so you've got to have money to buy first.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's what telethon could be about then. Just send us fucking money. Stop fucking about. Just send us money. Lots of it.
Yeah. Hashtag any millionaires out there that want me to be their bastard son. I'm for hire.
Or sex toy, in my case.
I'm glad you fucking said in your case.
You should get yourself on OnlyFans.
Hey, it's every man for himself, Free State. If there's any fucking millionaires knocking about, they're going to be mine.
I mean, well, it wouldn't surprise me if there's a few millionaires watching these live streams, you know? I mean, when you got all the money in the world, you could do anything you fucking want. What else would you do on a Saturday?
I'll be watching this. Fucking, I'd be glued to it.
Exactly. Could be off on a Caribbean cruise. Fuck that, I'd done it last week. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
lads are on tonight. They're reviewing Dishwashers as well.
Yeah.
Well, millionaires need friends. You keep seeing things like rich people that have money or the most loneliest people in the world. So instead of just like sitting on your own and enjoying it by yourself, get on the internet, make some friends. So yeah, they're probably watching things like this, trying to make friends.
There you go. Any
Fucking
millionaires out there?
loneliness.
Crack on, lad.
Loneliness is having friends like you. Fucking hell. That is the height of depression.
Oh, you say such the loveliest of things.
I know.
But yeah. Just think,
Tampons for people who menstruate.
they go to secret clubs.
Do they?
Oh,
Are they
apparently
free?
So. Well, millionaires don't like to fucking spend money, do they? That's how
They're not
come-
that secret if you know that they go to secret clubs then.
Yeah, they get to this secret club named fucking Spearmint Rhino.
And they don't like spending their money. They like spending other people's money. They like our politicians.
Oh, Dishy Rishi. He's in 100 richest people, isn't he?
Yeah, and men being people's money.
And the thing that gets me, until he got this job being Chancellor, I've never heard of the fucker. What the fuck did they come from? What did they fucking turn up on a boat? What a dinghy one day, and fucking Boris went, "Here, I've got a job for you, mate."
Yeah. Can you spend money you haven't got and fucking economy up? Yeah, I can do that. No, you got the job then.
What university did Baljo go to?
Was it Oxford or Cambridge? It was one or the other.
Oh,
Yeah, same one that Cameron went to because they both fuck pigs. I'll stick the dick in a pig, allegedly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't think we need to put allegedly in there.
No, we don't, because apparently there's actually a picture of Cameron sticking his Mr. Wiggly in a pig's head or something, isn't it?
He should have stuck his knob in instead.
He is a knob, he won't be able to fucking fully fit.
Oh dear. And that's how live streams go downhill. Fucking.
Cameron's the only Tory I ever liked.
What?
Yeah, I liked Cameron when he was office.
Why?
It's the only Tory I ever liked.
He was a smarmy fucking lying two-faced cunt.
I know,
Yeah.
but he
Who are
still
you talking about now?
he gave us the referendum as well, so there's that.
Oh, him.
Oh, yeah. He gave us a referendum that he then spent fucking as much time as he could trying to fucking pay for us to vote not to leave. And also fucking made it that fucking convoluted that it took 4 years, was it, to actually implement.
Well, it's not the only election or vote or referendum in this case that he messed with. If you remember the Scottish referendum, he purposely delayed a TV series called Outlander, which enacts a part of history of the Scottish Jacobites during the rebellion. And if that had aired on TV, Cameron thought it would have swayed people to vote to leave. So he delayed the airing of Outlander for 1.5 years, I believe.
Oh.
It's not really meddling, but slightly, I suppose.
Well, look at that treacherous cunt fucking...
I've just
Which
got
one?
chastised for that. Look, 3, no C word. Eh? I've just got chastised for using that word, and then you come up straight out with it. Oh dear. And apparently Baljo went to Oxford, so I dare say that the Sunak also went to Oxford, because it's always the same, innit? It ain't what you know, it's who you know. And all these ended up going to the same little boys' clubs, eating the same digestive biscuits.
Can I just say, Mr. Funny Names, if you're a millionaire, I'm available.
And have you ever thought of adoption? Just saying. Yeah. You never know.
My offer still stands.
I've been adopted before. And I dare say if I'm going to be adopted, I wouldn't mind being adopted by a millionaire.
Well, that'd be good, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What, like Bill Gates?
Yeah. He could adopt me. I'll take his money and buy myself a nice car.
Hey, apparently...
You would
he
take
put
everything you want to put in you.
No. That's where we draw the line. You see, the day, right, that a computer geek, allegedly, a computer geek, right?
That stolen operating system,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Allegedly. Hence the alleged computer geek. Decides one day he's going to wake up and be a scientist that now makes vaccines. That's the day where I go, nah, I'll pass on that, thanks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he could just be that clever.
The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is the second biggest donor to the World Health Organization. World Health Organization, what we've just talked about, that want to control the world.
Only
Funny
when
that.
it comes to pandemics.
And
Oh.
what's this other thing about the monkeypox thing? He was talking about smallpox or pox-like outbreaks, and all of a sudden now we have monkeypox. You know, it doesn't take a genius to link things together.
I just said it with too many immigrants myself.
Well, two things from the chat.
Right.
Gary Lineker has a spare room. Yes, but unfortunately, I don't think I'd be able to be around that pompous twat. I don't think we'd mix. And secondly, we won. Yeah, but I can't read that out. But yeah. Sorry, carry on. She divorced Boo Gates, though.
Oh, is she available?
Oh. Who's available? Oh, Bill Gates' ex-missus.
Oh, fucking right, yeah.
Oh, oh look, it's Callow trying to put his bike away. Oh no, I'm watching the streaming.
Oh dear, yeah.
No, he didn't drop his fucker. I did.
Oh, competition time, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, come on then.
Can you spot Callow? There is a full-size picture of Callow somewhere on the screen.
All you got to do is find him. And
Right,
Callow
yeah.
will send you a signed autograph.
Hmm.
That's me playing golf, that is. Fucking hell.
Oh,
We won straight in there, look.
fucking hell. Well, that's you. 2 weeks in Donbass. Well done, love. Yeah. And we've got underground accommodation at the Azov steel plant.
Everybody else, look. Hey, here he is.
And unfortunately, the signed autograph's not come in. The pen's run out of ink.
Oh,
He couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
could have told us that beforehand, eh? Oh no.
Well,
Typical.
you know. We did nick this pen from Barclays Bank.
Oh, you didn't.
Now, to freeze it, have you named those 2 testicles that are hanging there?
Well, one's got to be Crinkle.
Well, the other's got to be Henry then, hasn't it?
Henry Crinkle. It's got to be any.
Yeah. Yeah, we're joined this week by Henry Crinkle.
As long as you get to have a little paddle.
That's where I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. Okay, so the chat and fucking shit one.
Well, will you be wearing a bikini? That's what I want, no wee one. Asking for a friend, aren't a Free State.
Behave your fucking self. Ain't getting me into any more troubles, man. At all. I mean, Gammon's already tried that.
Yeah, but he fails miserably though, doesn't he? I mean, you know, it's like car crash, isn't it? Eh?
I like it when he thinks he's gonna like wind the missus up, and okay, go on, let me talk to her. So I'll put her on, and all he gets out of her is, yeah, Fuck off, you gappy tooth twat.
That's when she's in a good mood. When she's in a bad mood, she doesn't half let rip at him. It's lovely.
Oh, bless. One day he'll learn that just ain't gonna work. But until then, we get to laugh at him, so
Oh, yeah.
it's a win.
Yeah. It's a bit like a laser with a cat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Gammon. Try and get Free State in trouble with his missus. Go on, you can do it this week.
And being as you mentioned lasers, there's a good segue into lasers on sharks or dolphins. Which ones do you reckon would be the best to protect the borders? Dolphins or sharks with lasers?
Dolphins, because dolphins can kill sharks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That it then. We're just going dolphins. No more debate on it. Fuck it. Dolphins with lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins. Because they look nice, don't they? And they look really friendly. And then when all these, baddies turn up, oh, look at the lovely dolphins, and then they laser them to death or some sort of done-dusted.
Oh, can I pet the dolphin? Zoom. Off goes your hand. Oh, he'd be a deterrent, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So would machine guns.
Dolphins go to humans. So do sharks if they want to eat them, though. Same.
Perhaps a swarm of killer bees then.
Yeah, they've got a long way to fly out, though, haven't they? You don't want to get too close. You want this to happen far enough offshore that the bodies don't wash up onto your shore, you know what I mean?
Torpedo the dinghies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I think it should be compulsory for all men of Kent or Kentish men to take up archery from the cliff tops.
Oh,
Leash.
yeah.
Drop monkeys on the boat, says Haram.
What, with the pop?
Monkeys are already on the boats, aren't they?
Oh, aye.
What, the monkeypox is already on the boat?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, no.
Ooh, could we not train dolphins to stab dinghies? No, I like your thinking, Deadly.
I hope the patriotic dolphins and don't turn back looking for asylum.
Well, obviously, David, there's
you
going
know.
to be a comprehensive screening process. We're going to have to interview them and see what the personality traits are like. I mean, we're not just fucking making it up as we're going along. We've thought about it. Give us credit. Okay, now we talk every night about this, don't we, Free?
We're just trying to get the right waterproof laser and how to attach it to the dolphin. Just don't wear the dolphins, obviously. You know what I mean? So you can't use glue. You can't really use a harness and stuff because the way they move, it'll chafe. You know what I mean?
And duct tape doesn't stick. We've tried it.
No. Swordfishing was an idea, but the problem is the two up themselves. They're like, look at me fucking sword, like I'm gonna do what you want. Really hard to train, man. Wouldn't take fucking direction. Whereas dolphins, give them two fucking sprats, they're happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, told you we thought about it.
Oh, hang on.
Don't forget you need a transgender Muslim lesbian dolphin for the diversity targets. Oh,
We've got
fuck's
one.
sake.
We've got one. We called it Sadiq. But because he's got a disability, we've called it Sadiq Can't.
Mm.
Didn't.
Can't, never could. Well, one thing's for certain, he couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, could he?
Hey, give him credit. He's fucked up an entire capital in 2 terms, hasn't he? Do you know what I mean? It's an incredible feat. It's gone from being a lovely, safe city to the war zone that it is. Yeah.
And let's face it, I mean, you'd have thought with the amount of money he's ripping off motorists.
Fucking hell yeah. Especially at the fucking Mini.
Oh, fucking.
The amount of money. And the thing is this, what they're doing with it, if it's a green tax, yeah, for green things, what is he doing with it? Other than wasting it on his own publicity.
I'll tell you what he's doing. Mugging me the fuck off. It's going to cost me, right, around 130 quid to fill my fucking tank. What the fuck is going on? 130 quid for diesel to fill my tank. That's bollocks. Oil ain't, the barrel crude oil ain't fucking through the roof, is he? Does somebody fucking, you know what I mean, forget to send me a memo on how the fucking price of fucking oil's just gone astronomical.
Well, there's a war in Ukraine, don't forget, Free State.
But what the fuck has that got to do with the fact that I'm paying fucking stupid money for diesel?
Well, here's the thing, right? Don't forget, in January, we won't be getting diesel from Russia, because in January it stops. Which, at the moment, we get 40% of our diesel from Russia. Now, I don't mean to alarm anybody, but here we go. Bojo hasn't said, well, we're going to get this 40% from here or there. These politicians are like, what are they doing? Just burn the head in sand. Because if you lose 40% of diesel, you're going to have a lot of lorries that aren't running. So there ain't going to be food in cupboards.
Yeah. Also to note that the farmers, they're not using red diesel if they have to cross a main road. They have to use regular diesel, which obviously, you know, they won't be getting for cheap. That's going to have an effect. They're not getting fertilizer from Russia. That's going to have an effect. And what's the other thing? Oh, yeah, wheat prices. Since Russia export a lot of wheat.
Third biggest in the world, isn't they?
Yeah, how much is food going to go up because of all of these things put together?
Well, I would imagine things are going to go up quite a fucking bit. But I'll tell you what else is going to go up. The MP's fucking wages and their expenses. But I'll tell you what won't go up, our fucking wages or fucking anything to do with our side.
Speaking of raises, how much did they increase their own wage recently?
$2,000.
But also, did you see the Monetization video that showed the Westminster cost of a pint of beer as opposed to the Red Lion just round the corner, and the cost of a fish and chips as opposed to around the corner, and as opposed to a glass of wine round the corner, and it's all been subsidized and it's all due to the cost of living. The rise of the cost of living increase, the MPs are getting a discount on their beer and their food.
Sorry.
Whilst getting a pay rise.
And getting expenses.
Yeah.
So we pay for it anyway.
Yeah.
I won't be an MP.
I'll tell you something, it's a fucking scam.
It's totally wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're turning around and saying that there's nothing they can do to help the cost of living in this country, which there is, obviously, plaint.
There's loads they can do.
Yeah, but they don't want to. But yet, they're helping themselves to our money.
Of course, Sam. Look after themselves, fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
This is why I honestly believe, right, that all MPs, all politicians should be on minimum wage. Because you'll see one or two things happen. Fucking either the price of everything will fucking drop, or the price of minimum wage will go fucking up. For everybody. So, it pulls us all up, or he fucking helps us all out one way or the fucking other. But as soon as them fuckers have to live in the real world with actual no fucking expense accounts, your wage is what you fucking get. You don't get expenses. You pay for the rest of the shit out your wage, like every other fucker has to.
Yeah.
And then wait a year for your tax to come back, if you fucking can. You know what I mean? Other than that, fuck off. It is what it is.
Thing is, right, these politicians, yeah, they get to claim their fuel expenses back. Why can't we? Well, why aren't we allowed to? You know, we're going to work like they do.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's my point. You have to pay for your fuel. Out of your wage. That you're taxed upon.
What do they do all day? That is a serious question, because it wouldn't take me 8 hours in one day to sort out this fucking migrant crisis. So what's she doing for the rest of the time, this Pretty Patel? Because she's not fucking working.
Oh, how many has she managed to fucking send back up to yet? Last I heard was 50 warning.
Oh, it's gone up a bit, has it?
But, you know.
You know,
we've had thousands of fucking illegal fucking invaders on the coasts all fucking year. Thousands have piled in. Not just a couple of fucking hundred, but thousands have. And we've fucked off a pittance.
yeah. 5 million a day, isn't it, to look after them?
Well, why are we putting these fuckers up? Right, they're illegal invaders. They broke the law. Right, they ought to be in jail, not in a 4-star fucking hotel.
Agreed.
Pisses me right off that you see people living on the fucking streets. Fucking, you know, nobody gives a fuck about. But you come over on a dinghy. Oh, 4-star hotel awaits you.
Well, thing is this: why aren't we giving this bill to the French? No offence, because it's the French Coast Guard that are pushing them over into our waters. They're escorting them. I'm sorry. You know, I think, there you go. Go fund us. Buy us a boat and we'll escort them back. Bob.
Hey, that's a really good point, that.
Well, here's the thing. You know, if you was to do that, what do you actually think would happen?
Well, I know I'd be kicking fuck out of some French Coast Guard blokes, I'll tell you.
You'd be arrested.
This is going to be a recipe for disaster with all these migrants that's come over. Because if we go into a very sharp food shortage, what do you think is going to happen with the sentiment towards migrants?
Oh,
it's not going to be good.
No,
that's going to be a right-wing push in any kind of political circle.
Yeah, which is probably why they're doing it. I mean, all this is orchestrated. It isn't like, oh, this wasn't meant to happen. Everything is meant to happen because it's orchestrated. This war in Ukraine, that's not, you know what I mean? It's a nothing. It's a big thing for the people of Ukraine, don't get me twisted. But it's not what the world is trying to portray it to be.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's all a fucking plan to fucking create tensions, animosity, divide. Divided, easier to conquer.
Yeah.
Divided we fall.
Yeah.
And we are Well, the West is a civilization if you look at it in the big picture, and there is always a fall of civilizations, and we have lasted the longest so far, and we are due a fall.
Yeah, but how is this self-inflicted?
Mm.
We're the only breed that wants diversity and inclusion. I don't see Nigeria or Cambodia wanting an influx of foreigners. This is suicide by our own doing.
Well, by the
it's not
political
by our
elites.
doing.
Yeah.
Carl's right. It's not by our doing, it's by those of the ruling class.
It's the political elites. The fucking World Forum.
Yeah,
No.
the ones that can just fuck off to a different country and escape it all once they've ruined a place.
Yeah. They don't have to live in this shit they create. They've got their own islands. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to them. All they want is cheap labour and a population that they can fucking control.
Yeah, that's the aim, isn't it? At the end of the day, they don't. Why do you think they're pushing for driverless vehicles and that, so they can get in
So
one of
see
their
you're
traffic-
driving.
So what?
They see you're driving.
Well, no.
No, it's not only that, but they can track everyone with driverless cars.
You get a taxi or whatever, drive this, you scan, they know where you went, what time you went, how much it costs you.
Flirt girl. You know when you say they want Ukraine, right? You do realise that they already own and have Ukraine. I mean, the reason why America went into the Ukraine was because the amount of money that they had in bio labs and that. And America decided to tell them that their labs needed upgrading. Oh, but we'll help fund it. So they then got access to all the stuff that was in them Ukrainian labs beforehand. So, think of the money goes.
Well, also, the other bit that they keep trying to skirt around, but semi-cover on the old MSM, is the food. The amount of stuff that is manufactured food-wise, fertilizer-wise, and everything else at the moment is Belarus, Russia, and Ukraine. It's not just a case of getting some fucking sheep shit and throwing it on your fucking crops. There's more to it than that with the nitrates and everything else that's put into the soil. So you've also got the starving Marvin countries, Ethiopia, Somalia, and that lot. Most of their, I think 90%, 95% of their imported food products come from Ukraine and Russia. So if they can't get hold of it, you're looking at an even bigger increase of migrants coming to the UK or coming to Europe. People leaving Africa and Middle East heading into Europe, which means a downfall of Europe even quicker.
Well, you know what we want to do, don't you? While they're all moving here, we want to move over there and take the country over and actually do something with it.
I thought about that then. I thought, shit, they've got a load of mosquitoes and malaria and all that shit.
Yeah, but we can sort that. These smart scientists, when they had all that problem before, what they did, they made these mosquitoes that would lay eggs but weren't fertilised. So eventually it reduced and killed them off. Sorted. Job done.
Well, hang on, didn't the Boers do that? They went to South Africa and all that, started farming, made South Africa a really nice place. And then they got let's just say a different government in and started to take land off the white people.
You made a different government that was run by a terrorist who was on about blowing up a school bus with women and children on board whilst his wife wanted to put car ties around people's necks and set them on fire. No. Be serious. Guy was Nobel Peace Prize winner.
What, Nelson Mandela?
Yeah.
You see, I went into my grandson's fucking junior school, and there was a thingy of Nelson Mandela. Right. And while I was in there, I was like, I can't believe that they're actually, you know what I mean, coming out with all this celebration for this bloke that created so much murder. And it wasn't too long after that they painted over it. But why is it that Nelson Mandela's always held to being, you know, for peace and everything else? I don't get it.
Because he entered apartheid, but I mean, if apartheid was that fucking terrible, I mean, it wasn't. But, you know, bear with me here. If apartheid was that terrible, why were people from other countries in Africa going to South Africa? You know, that's the way I see it. It's like,
It wasn't. Well, South Africa wasn't a third world country at the time, was it? And now it is a third world country. Yeah. Does that mean that we're going to become a third world country? If we come all in?
We're already there. You just haven't realised it.
So what you're trying to say is, if certain groups of people are left to their own devices, there's a good chance that they won't necessarily progress. But then comes the question, well, is that because they've got nothing to progress with? Is it a social economic question of why they're not progressing? Is it educational, why they're not progressing? Is it an IQ thing, why they're not progressing? You know, what is it that's stopping these people from doing what, like, the West would do?
I think it's all of them and more.
I think it's a way of thinking. I don't know.
Well, it's not that. I mean, at the end of the day, you look at all these countries, we're telling them that, you know, they've got vast wealth of, coal, cheap coal, which they could create cheap energy. But we're telling them, well, not we personally, but the so-called countries that are already developed are telling them that they can't do it because of CO2 levels, and you know what I mean, it's bad for the...
Yeah, that's right. You're 100% accurate. Yeah, yep.
Right. Well,
right, but let's look at this, right? You look at our countries, the developed countries. Look at the greenery. You look at their countries where they haven't got hardly any development, where they literally think it's great to ride around on a push bike because they can't afford all else, and they can't hardly grow any food, stuff like that. So it tells you something, and then they're telling us we need to cut our CO2s. Really?
yeah, well, I mean, me personally, right, I'd do what every other country did when another country was telling them what to do when it come to, you know, pulling themselves up by the bootstraps. And that would be, fuck off. If I need to burn this coal to make my fucking industry, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to burn the coal. Just the same as Great Britain banned fucking tons of it to make their fucking country great, you know what I mean?
Free, as you know, it's all a Ponzi scheme, isn't it?
What, the carbon taxing?
Yeah, that's
just bullshit, that is. I mean, the Paris Accord, I think it was called, wasn't it? That is an absolute fucking scam. There's no other words for it. It's a scam. It's a way of fucking taking money off people and giving them fuck all in return but virtue points.
Well, thing is this, right? So, well, I'll take where I live, yeah? It's Newport, yeah? We had his bins downsized. Why? Well, because if we don't meet the recycle thing, we get fined. Fine by who?
Fine, chuck it on the street.
Fine by who? Where does this money go to when they've been fined? You try and find that out. You might as well bang your head against the wall.
I dare say trying to find out how much money do you pay on tax on fuel, and what does that money go to? Because I still don't know.
If they won't take your rubbish away, stop paying your poll tax, because that's what you're paying poll tax for.
Council tax. Poll tax.
Yeah, council tax, yeah.
But like it's not that. It's since I've been here, our bin has shrunk 3 times. No, 2 times. Tell the fib, 2 times.
Are you sure you just haven't had a growth spurt?
Does it become more manageable for you?
No,
Sorry.
it's a pain in the arse because you want to throw something extra away, you can't. You have to book an appointment to go tip and take it, which they're saying they're doing it to be greener, really? So me driving to tip is greener, is it?
Can I ask you something? What's the fly tipping like in your area now?
Right, well, I haven't actually seen that much of it, but when you find these abandoned, when they go bankrupt and they shut down, some of these sites do get dumped on.
Yeah, well, it increased in my area over the lockdown because they restricted who went into the dump, and they had it on a book-in system where you had to go online and book an appointment to dump. You believe it? Book in an appointment to dump.
Still got it now.
Yeah, still got it.
Yeah, and do you know what?
And they charge.
Hang on. Forget the topsoil charge and all that bollocks. Do you know what I found with the tips with the booking system to centre in your reg, as opposed to the 2-hour queue that I used to have, I drive straight in.
2-hour queue?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, easily. Well, maybe not 2, maybe an hour.
20 minutes.
There's no queue. There was never a queue in my area. You used to just drive in because there was nobody blocking the way.
Yeah.
Straight in, walk up, straight in the bin.
The only time you ever had a queue was on a fucking Saturday or a Sunday, mainly on a Sunday.
Bank,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
bank holiday weekends.
Oh, yeah.
When the wife makes you do the garden.
Well, I'm talking about weekends.
Yeah, you always fucking run on the weekends. During the week, you know what I mean? Just generally fucking go straight in, eh?
Well, I've still got stuff to put in the tip, but I'm just going to wait until bonfire night and then take it to the field and burn it.
Well, it does mind in the fact that most of the shit you take down there now, they fucking try and charge you for it. You go and bring X amount of it, they want to charge you. Charge you for tyres, charge you for soil, charge you for bricks.
Yeah, and they're making a profit off it.
Yeah, by selling it on.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, if I got on with some of my neighbours, what I'd end up doing is going, you know what we'll do is we'll get one of these fucking big fuck-off industrial wheelie bins. We all chip in and cover the costs because it'll work out a lot fucking cheaper, and we will have a lot. And then when the council shows up and goes, oh, you've got no recycling? No, we bin the fucking lot. You can't do that. Yeah, we can. Oh, well, if we go down your bins, you're like, you can go down the ones that got your fucking name on it. You're not going down the ones with that company's logo on it. Fuck off.
You this, right? Everybody pays council tax, including businesses. But here's the thing, right? Businesses don't get the bins emptied. So what are they paying council tax for then?
It's business rates.
You just it's like you have to pay hang on a minute. You're not going to empty my bin. If I want my bin emptied, I have to pay private. Really? So what am I paying you for?
That's a question I often
Well,
ask. Why are we paying the fucking council for half the shit? Why?
The council claim that the council tax covers stuff like care and the elderly care, police, fire brigades, and fucking waste removal and litter picking, shit like that. Let's be honest, I don't fucking, unless the area is a well-to-do area, the shit don't get fucking, rubbish don't get picked up. The police are never fucking there if you need them. You know, NHS paramedic, I mean, here's one for you. A few weeks ago, fucking come across somebody just not long had a car accident sort of thing. Their cars cannot be driven anywhere, and they get told by the NHS, oh, you'll have to self-present, they call it. You're like, how? The fucking nearest hospital is a good 40-minute drive away, and their car's not drivable. You know, so what the fuck do we pay for? You know, you pay to go, you show up the NHS, all they want to do is scan your fucking forehead and talk to you about company COVID.
Well, you have a car accident and go to NHS. You have to pay.
Oh, fucking.
Do you?
Yeah? Last
Is that
time...
because you keep having car accidents?
No. No. Gammon, I've got more no claim. Matter of fact, my no claims are older than you.
Have you not been declaring your accidents to the insurance company?
Yeah, can you hear this? Fucking seriously.
Kill.
Oh, fucking. The hospital by us, right? It's just been fucking. Been like all revamped and everything else, yeah? And now, the accident and emergency, you can't get to by car. Right. Now, that might not seem like a fucking, you know, big fucking deal. But when you, like, broke both your fucking legs, and you can't fucking walk from the car park that's about, you know, quarter of a mile away, it becomes a fucking issue. Why do they fucking do this fucking stuff where they constantly fucking, they'll do all this, they'll spend all this money doing it, and then somebody will realise that that was a stupid fucking idea. And then,
Well, they forget they're providing a service, don't they? Sorry, Free State.
yeah, but then they'll go out and spend another shit ton of money correcting that fuck up. Fucking.
I normally wonder who's signed off on it and what relation do they have to the fucking company that's done the building work.
Well, there's one for you. Why do you have to pay to park at an hospital?
Because we're English.
Yeah,
And the third world parts of the Great Britain get away with it.
To stop people taking the piss for parking all day.
Well, no offence. Then charge a reasonable price. Not fucking 10 quid an hour.
What?
There's some hospitals fucking 10 quid an hour.
Parking?
Yeah.
I'd rather pay the fucking fine at the end of the week. We cheap.
I was looking at going to Guy's Hospital last week. Not only and it was best to go by a car, and not only was it the low emission zone of £12.50, then it was the ultra low emission zone of another £12.50. And the best thing to do was to pre-book a parking space at an Ibis hotel that was as close as possible to the hospital, and that was 13 quid pre-booked for 2.5 hours.
How much is a fine for having a shopping bag over your license plate?
Huh.
That's my
3
question.
points on your license.
Yeah.
3 points is nothing.
Fucking is.
Points make prizes.
Fucking no shit.
Yeah.
Aye, if you add them up.
No, it makes a fucking shitload of prizes on your insurance.
Yeah.
Fuck the insurance, man.
Fucking your insurance premiums go through the fucking roof, are they? Yeah.
Which
well,
you
to me,
pay
it's getting to
even
the
more
point.
tax money to them. Go on, sorry.
Well, to me, it's getting to the point that if we're paying so much out just to have a car, soon enough we'll just be driving around with shit boxes and not paying any tax or insurance because we'll not be able to afford it.
Mm.
Well, that's what they're hoping.
Well, then they can
Won't stop
do,
people buying shit boxes and just driving anyway.
Well, they want everybody to buy electric cars, so in 5 years' time, they haven't got a car to resell. They lose fucking half of the money that they wasted on buying the fucking car, and the car's fucked.
I don't know about you guys. I mean, there's 6 of us in here, and only one of us has got an electric car. You know, it just tells you that they're unattainable to the rest of us.
You know,
None
go
of
back to
you
coal
got
and steam.
Fuck off, Gammon, you dick.
I mean, I showed you a video there a couple of weeks ago of that Mexican guy making
Yeah.
a vehicle out of steam powered and burning wood in a little back boiler.
They'll have you for some sort of pollution.
Yeah, well, I'd use coal or tires in the back just to piss them off with black smoke.
Yeah. Just to rub it in a bit more, like.
Aye, fuck them. If they're gonna fuck us over, I'm gonna piss them off.
Oh, how long have we been running that?
I could always get hold of Greta Thunberg, attach her to the front of a car, connect her nipples up to a battery, and every time she slows down, just hit the fucking switch on the battery.
Well, you can test
I mean,
it on me
it's
first
electric.
if you want.
Oh, sweetie.
Just
Oh,
saying.
you never asked.
Yo, on that note, I think it's time to wrap this up, man. We've been going for nearly 2 hours.
Oh dear.
Fucking one of them.
Can't we
man.
talk about Carlo's electric car?
He gets all fucking touchy when you mention his electric car, or a tree, or a branch, or a wall.
One,
Or a step.
it's not an electric car, it's got a diesel engine in it.
So he's got
Yeah,
no
I think-
electric in it.
Well, of course, even your car's got electric in it.
My car ain't
Otherwise,
got no electric motors in it.
My car's got no electrics hooked up to the fucking wheels, you know.
I mean, you are the only one with an electric car in here, dude.
no, it's not electric, is it? It's a mild hybrid.
What do you
Big
mean,
difference.
a mild hybrid? Here we go. Fucking
It's-
see what I mean?
Well, what do you think? It's a mild hybrid.
It's a fucking not a mild hybrid. It's a hybrid, which means you've gone
Well, it
half
is.
fucking. You've gone half
Believe it
gay
or
than
not,
me.
no, go on and look at the cars, and it clearly states what type of vehicle it. There are different types of hybrids.
Look, there ain't no getting
Oh,
away
is this-
from me, right? You've gone bisexual. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. This is like when the lefties come out and it's 30,000 genders.
Fucking.
On that bombshell.
Hang on, he's not bisexual, because if you remember, when the women were on the fucking telly, he started talking. When the bloke showed up, he shut the fuck up. He couldn't
and
be right.
anyway, my car identifies as a diesel, so fuck you all.
Oh, on that note,
Mate.
we're out. Say goodbye,
Yeah,
people.
Yeah, he's getting a
Goodbye,
little bit
people.
Right, people.
Bye-bye, people.
Have fun. Tune in next week. There'll be a whole load of other crap there. So I mean, really, really good intellectual conversations as usual.
Are we getting more dishwashers next week?
I don't know about dishwashers. We might have to change topics, but yeah. Anyway, let's click this and see what happens.